But that's crazy. Like you be like, this pen. All right, well, this pen is worth $1,000. Like,
Yes.
who's to say that it's really worth $1,000?
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on what it's worth to you.
Celebrities, with their overflowing pockets and overexposure to lifestyles that are based mostly on wealth and fame, are not known for their practical purchases. You never hear of Paris Hilton buying a Prius or Samuel L. Jackson living in a sensible 2-bedroom home in the suburbs, though he does drive a Camry. Regular celebrities are one thing, but rappers are on a whole other level of ridiculous displays of affluence. There seems to be a never-ending competition between rappers looking to show off their success and clout, inspiring thousands of teenagers to dream of nothing other than making it rain and drinking champagne. But cash and booze are just stepping stones. Once a rapper gets truly famous, that's when the statement purchases come through. So, without further ado, here are the most ridiculous purchases made by rappers. Lil Baby's $25,000 gift for his son. We're all about dads being present for their kids, and we're also a fan of dads giving presents to their kids. But there is a chance that it can go too far. Rapper Lil Baby proved our point when he decided to gift his 3-year-old child a very special birthday/Christmas gift. The fact that the gift fell between 2 gift-giving occasions is a dead giveaway, too, that this gift seems to be more of a whim than a planned-out purchase. Not to mention, Lil Baby also said it was to celebrate his new album release as well. In any case, the Atlanta-based rapper decided that diamond-encrusted pendants on gold chains would be the perfect gift for a toddler. The necklace spells out Baby Jason and was created with 14-karat white gold and includes over 7 carats of diamonds. We do have to admit that the kid looked pretty cool wearing his new gift out and about, but we can't help but wonder if it's not gonna end up lost in a car seat or accidentally flushed during a tantrum. Either way, father and son seem to be happy to have matching bling. The Game's Bugatti. If there's one thing that rappers love to show off, almost as much as their chains, it is their cars. Music videos and Instagram pages highlight luxury vehicles and fast sports cars, and as long as they're on the pricier end of things, anything goes. But when the Game purchased his Bugatti Veyron for $2.2 million, it wasn't the smartest move. First of all, well, that's just a really expensive car, one of the most expensive on the market. Secondly, even though he could afford it at the time, it became a pretty stupid purchase when he did some things that made him lose a ton of money. The car, as the Game was quick to point out, was a purchase made from his reality show money. His self-centric show on VH1, She's Got Game, did indeed fetch him a hefty paycheck. What it also got him was a ton of trouble. Long story short, he was ordered by the courts to pay the woman $7 million. He didn't pay up, probably something to do with spending millions on a new car, and now all his royalties from records are going straight to her. Yikes. Soulja Boy's new chain. Soulja Boy was only 17 years old when his debut album topped the charts at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. His lines and trending dance moves catapulted him into the spotlight, and he has since enjoyed a life of ridiculous wealth. The problem getting rich so young, though, is that you tend to make childish choices when it comes to spending money that came so easy. And when all of your basic needs are met, it's time to do what children do when they get an allowance: buy some cool toys. Perhaps one of the silliest purchases we've seen from rappers, Soulja Boy added to his famous chain collection in 2009 with a remote control, fully iced out Lamborghini on a chain. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. The worst part? It cost over $200,000. But hey, whatever makes you happy. 21 Savage's earrings. In 2018, England-born, Atlanta-raised rapper and producer 21 Savage came to a sudden realization that seemed to shake him to the very core. It was a concept that challenged everything he had previously known or thought he knew about wealth. He said, "I stopped wearing jewelry for a couple of reasons. One is because everybody wears jewelry. I outgrew it. I'm getting a little wiser and growing. Another reason is because the richest people that I've ever met in my life, they've never had on jewelry. Every time I meet someone who's very, very rich, like wealthy, I've never seen them with jewelry on. And ever since, I've been saving money and not spending it on jewelry. I've been getting way richer. Those are some pretty wise words about saving money and making wise choices. So why is he in this video? Well, the resolve to not buy jewelry did not last long, and later that year, 21 Savage decided to drop a ton of that newly saved money on jewelry. And not even something cool, like a custom chain. Instead, he bought a single pair of diamond stud earrings for a total of $500,000. Of all the amazing pieces that kind of money could have gotten him, and he went with plain diamond studs. Not the brightest decision, but if $500,000 is burning a hole in your pocket, we guess you have to do something about it. Lil Wayne's diamond teeth. It's really saying something when you have so much money that you're running out of places to put it. Lil Wayne is one of these rappers that have been in the game long enough to have just that kind of wealth. It's not uncommon for rappers to accessorize themselves with chains, watches, bracelets, and other jewelry items that are covered in gold and diamonds. But when you have enough money of all those things, what is there left to bedazzle? Lil Wayne's $150,000 answer to that question is simple. The only thing left to glitz up was his very own teeth. That's right. Lil Wayne now has probably one of the most expensive smiles on the planet, and we aren't talking grills either. Instead, the rapper had the diamonds surgically implanted or bonded directly to his teeth. As he says, he will die with those teeth. We're all for a unique look, but this dumb purchase is a clear sign of a person with simply too much money. Drake's new house. Back in 2015, Drake released a collaboration with Future, a track titled Where Ya At. In that song, Drake boasts about both his extreme wealth and his petty revenge capabilities when he raps, "I'll buy the neighbor's house if they complain about the noise." It seems like pretty standard hip-hop braggadocio, but the very next year, Drake made good on his promise. In 2016, his neighbors in the Hidden Hills neighborhood, west of Los Angeles, did complain about the noise levels coming from Drake's home next door. While we weren't there to see for ourselves, we can imagine that Drake holds some fairly lively gatherings in his $7.7 million mansion, which has a swimming pool, recording studio, and basketball court. So when the neighbors complained, Drake wasted no time and quickly purchased their home for nearly $3 million in an act of somewhat petty revenge. While the cost of the home was a mere drop in the bucket of his bank account, we have to think there were probably easier ways of getting along with the neighbors besides dropping millions of dollars. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you never miss any great content like this. Catch you in the next video.